When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do these dance like you Karen Lace. Running Valentine Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co.
All right, good morning and welcome in as it is a new week here on Tingle and Co. We are closing out the month of July. It's July 21st, Lloyd. July's almost over.
Seems like that would be a holiday somehow.
July 21st?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a holiday?
It does.
What holiday? I guess you can make it one. I guess we can Google it. Because every day is like, yesterday was National Ice Cream Day.
Did you participate? I participated. Actually, I got
Let's
a pint.
go.
Yeah.
Ate the whole pint?
No.
Ah, you loser.
I know. But I stopped myself.
Well, they were handing out ice creams at church yesterday morning. Like, walking out of church, they're like, we'll have
Yeah, they got to do something to get people in the door.
and Fat Boys, whatever. And I was like, I didn't get one. And they were like, why are you not? I was like, I haven't eaten anything at all yet. I'm not just going to start with ice cream.
So you put it in your pocket like a
But I was like, I wish I could save this for after lunch. But I can't. Let's see what holiday.
National
July.
Get Out of the Doghouse Day.
What?
National Be Someone Day, National Junk Food Day, and National Lamington Day. And then also Marine Day in Japan. That didn't work out too well for you, did it? Speaking of big boy.
Good morning and welcome in here on this Monday morning. We appreciate you guys joining us. But yes, like we said, July almost over. You know what August is? August is the return of college football. Me and my dad watched the U.S. national rugby team, the women's rugby team, play the other day.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they just kept running the speed option. Like, that's all it is you just run with it and you flick it.
Is that girl still famous?
Yeah. She took somebody's head off.
Yeah, I mean, she's
It's
terrifying.
an aggressive sport.
Yeah, that she is aggressive.
Like, it's frightening.
She'd squeeze my head like a watermelon.
And then they had the NFL flag football. Did you see that catch?
Uh-uh.
We'll have it it's in the document, I believe, so we'll get to that. But I say that to be said, I cannot wait for football to be back. Like, that's what I was thinking when we were watching. We were just flicking through the channels and it was women's rugby.
This is
like,
close.
this is a sport.
It's kind of counts.
I feel like I'm watching Georgia Tech, but that's okay. It's just a triple option.
I mean, I did watch golf.
Yeah, well, I did as well. I mean, it was a dog walking by Scotty Scheffler.
I bet my dad on Friday. We were watching it, and he loves it. It's in the morning. He's like, "This is great. I don't have to do anything. I was like, you don't have to ever do anything anymore." He's like, "It's awesome for you." And he was like, "No way, Scotty does it again." I was like, "I will take." I was like,
however much money
yeah,
you
that's
want.
what I did. I was like, "What? Name it?" And 20 to 140. I was like, 2 to 1 is good. I was like, "You're gonna have to pay me because he's going to win." And they shoot 64, and he's like, he's inevitable. He makes everything. He hits it down the middle.
Impressive.
Hits it on the green, makes the putt. And you're just like, this is bullshit.
It's not how it's supposed to be. Well, this is the crazy thing. He's on
so
Tiger's
good.
pace. Like, have you seen the...
And he's on Rory's pace.
Like the...
and then Rory fell apart.
Yeah.
Rory's such a...
I know you're going to get fired up here.
Because when he plays well,
Right.
he's the most affable, fun, like, so happy-go-lucky. Then when he plays bad, he peels off in the parking lot. Like, you can't have it both ways.
That's me.
Yeah, I know,
so
but
me.
he's a professional.
I know.
And it makes... Because I do want to like him, but I hate him.
Well, yeah, because he's such a good golfer.
Well, and he's bad, too.
Right. He's human.
Every 4-footer, he looks like he would rather
Because he's a really good
fly
golfer,
on
but
9/11.
he is human.
he gets nervous, and I hate people like that. Like, fucking lock in. Like, but this can't be the reason, and it is every time. Every time he gets over one, you're like, even in the Masters.
Yes.
You're like, I made another. We were betting. I was dollars to donuts, so I was betting with children, but they were like, oh, because we do dollar make, dollar miss, like we do for baseball.
Right.
And it was over that 4-footer at 18 on Augusta. I was like, $10 miss, and all these kids were like, go. I was like, y'all don't know yet. You will learn today, though.
You're about to learn, about to teach you Rory, son.
You're about to learn some golf.
But yeah, Scotty is impressive. But Lloyd, how was your weekend outside of that?
Good.
Got some
Too
money.
much, but good.
There you go. Got
Happy
some money
for the
off the old
week.
man.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, happy
Maybe
to
make
be-
him write me a check.
Happy to be back to work. Welcome back.
Yes.
But appreciate you guys
Family.
joining us. It was a fun weekend. Obviously, the Poirier fight on Saturday is one of the top headlines in the state right now. New Orleans. This is where we'll get into the. I mean, we don't need to get in the fight, but New Orleans itself was the ultimate winner. Once again, New Orleans hosting a national sporting event and just crushing it. Like, I think Dana White said after that they're not gonna let it go this long without doing a big UFC pay-per-view in New Orleans again, because it was an absolute dream of a performance by the city of New Orleans and the state of Louisiana in support of Dustin Poirier, the Diamond from Lafayette, Louisiana. As I did not go to the fight. I had some friends that were at the fight. I didn't go to the fight. I did not want to spend the money to get. The UFC tickets are unbelievable.
It is. Have you ever been to a UFC fight?
No. I'm sure it's awesome.
Well, this is why we were talking about it a little bit before the show. I do. It's tough to watch sometimes, but this is why. I went to one, like an amateur one in Alexandria when I lived there, in like high school. And like you can sit as close as you want, like get blood on, sweat on, whatever you like. You've been in the splash zone. And some guy got hit so hard he had a seizure on the mat, and I was like, "This is good. I'm good on this." Like, I don't want to watch this guy die. And like nobody knew what to do, and it took way too long to get the ambulance involved. And I was like, "This is a disaster." And so after that, I'm good on it, but still fun to watch when he throws hands.
Yeah,
He fights like he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, no, it was a fun fight to watch. It was a great fight between Poirier and Holloway.
I don't want to see him outside of City Bar.
No,
and I'm sure
no,
he
no.
has scrapped in Lafayette, Louisiana, outside
and
of
those
City
cauliflower
Bar.
with the cauliflower ears on top.
Don't do it. If you
see
see one run,
cauliflower ears, you shake that hand. You be as nice as possible.
Yeah, that'd be rough hands.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be
I
callous hands.
see you know your judo well. But it's like the Oklahoma walk-on wide receiver that ran into an Oklahoma wrestler in the bathroom, and he's like 5'6". He's like, I'm 6'4". Like, what are you gonna do? You're about to learn pavement.
Yeah, you'll find out. It's different.
Got
man.
the ear.
But like we said, it was an awesome event put on by New Orleans. I think Jacques Doucet put it out on Twitter. The gate was like $8 million or something. Like it was the highest paid gate.
That's why old buddy is like, we should come to New Orleans.
Yeah. No, let's see. An enthusiastic crowd of 18,138 and $8 million in ticket sales, the highest grossing gate in Smoothie King Center history. Because that's the other thing, is that's the most packed that arena's ever been. Like, packed. But it was cool to see, like, the crowd pop. We'll get to all of that later on in the show. Next in the headlines, there were 7 LSU Tigers voted onto all SEC teams.
Vote.
Only 1 Tiger made the first team, but 7 in total, as Whit Weeks, the linebacker on SEC, all SEC first team, Garrett Nussmeier, Caden Durham, Aaron Anderson, Harold Perkins, and Berrien Brown, all SEC second team, and then Xavion Thomas, also all-purpose on second team, and return specialist on third team, as Berrien Brown was the return specialist on second team. So 2 all-SEC return specialists for LSU.
I do wonder how they're going to use those.
Both of them?
Yes. Because Xavion is, I mean, you saw the way that he was
Right.
able to, what was LSU's bugaboo?
Yeah, I mean,
Catching the
kickoff
ball.
return, yeah.
Punt return. Return.
All of
Special teams.
Yes.
And now it seems that you've alleviated that, and now you have an embarrassment of riches.
Right. Aaron Anderson,
God,
Berrien Brown,
God.
Xavion Thomas.
That's
No,
a
that's
far
what-
cry from Jack Besh
that's
not
what I
knowing
was
what side to, or
talking
to actually
about.
switch them.
I did that radio show in Ruston, and they were asking about the return game. I was like, look, we are forever indebted to Gregory Clayton
Yes.
Jr. for the job he did just to fair catch and catch the punt. But LSU is no longer in that business. Last year was like a new awakening with Xavier Thomas. Just be able to catch it and actually return it. And then now,
and then whenever he needs a break, Aaron Anderson runs one back.
Yeah, to the house.
First one of the first kick return of the year.
Xavion's a little shook up. Aaron, go get in there, housed it.
The house.
Well, then I felt bad for Xavier. I was like, he's done great all year, and Aaron's just now jumped in front of him. Well, and then the bowl game, Xavier's like, yeah, sure.
My turn.
Yeah, I'll do it. And so,
lest we forget, LSU USC first game of the year, Xavier back there. He was this close to house again.
Barely clipped. I mean, I was watching it, and it was happening, and I was like, oh my God. And then he got clipped, and I was like, I could just feel it.
Me and a stranger at Modesto, I was like waiting to pick up an order for a watch party like just before we were established.
Right.
We both go, ooh. And I was like, I just made a friend.
Yeah,
you watch it like I'm watching.
I see you know your football well. But
tequila?
Well, I mean, how do you think USC fans feel about the Zachariah Branch? Like, he got caught by the kicker. Like,
squared up.
The flip side of, like, because we celebrate Aaron Burrell for squaring up, making this tackle on the best returner in the country at that point. But I'm sure USC fans are like,
house.
How did he not get past the kicker?
Athlete.
Like, it was one-on-one, open field, like.
And that's where Trace, who is the Peyton Woodring, you better enjoy your spot on this list. He's going to be Burrell next year.
Yeah.
I mean, and put them all.
Dog.
If it was Canadian football, those are a point. If you make it through the upright.
Yes.
And he can.
And he can make
with
it
leisure.
Yeah, pretty easily. But the All-SEC first team I'll list out here. There was one Tiger, like we said, linebacker Whit Weeks. That was the lone LSU Tiger. The quarterback for All-SEC team, first team, LaNorris Sellers. Running backs, Le'Veon Moss and Quintrevion Wisner. Wide receivers, Ryan Williams and Cam Coleman. Tight end, Eli Stowers. Offensive line, five offensive linemen. Proctor, Green, Campbell, Barber, Slaughter.
Sounds like a law firm.
I know. Proctor, Green, Campbell, Barber, Slaughter.
Ben Jarvis, Green, Ellis.
Then you've got defensive line, Keldrick Falk, Dylan Stewart, Colin Simmons, Kristen Miller. Linebackers, Anthony Hill Jr., Whit Weeks, C.J. Allen. Then the defensive backs, K.J. Bolden, Michael Taft, Dalen Everett, Gerard McCoy. I'll say you can pick apart the list however you want, and we're going to get into this. Probably the first true segment of the show is the quarterback spot, and just how unbelievable it is that Garrett Nussmeier's name is not sitting there. Look, I understand the Sellers hype. I understand how impressive a handful of games he had last year were. There is no way Garrett Nussmeier is not QB1 in the SEC going into next season. But we will get into that more as the show rolls on. That will be the first segment because I've got a lot of thoughts. In other news, LSU as a team was selected 4th overall in the league in the SEC football media poll. It's Texas, Georgia, Alabama, LSU, South Carolina, Florida, Ole Miss, A&M, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Auburn, Missouri, Vandy, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Mississippi State closing it out. The top 5, like we said, Texas 1, Georgia 2, Alabama 3, LSU 4, and South Carolina 5. A&M all the way down there at 8. Ole Miss down there as well at 7. And then Oklahoma, to me, low at 10 with Tennessee at 9. But I have no problems with LSU sitting at 4. I think that's pretty expected.
Only 100 points behind Bama.
Yeah.
It was 27-83 to 26-68. I don't know how this works, and I don't think it's worth even really
breaking down.
No. But it is funny that this, if you polled, I guess what they did, people that aren't really pick one.
Right.
This is what it would look like. Nobody's actually thinking.
Yeah, no, I mean, the top 4 to me, and maybe even the top 5, but definitely the top 4, it's probably pretty uniform around the country is how most people would break it down.
Yeah.
I think as much work as LSU did, I think LSU could end up higher than this, obviously, has the potential to. But they're just not there yet at the point where they're ahead of – you can't put them ahead of Alabama yet. I guess haven't cracked through that place in the league under Brian Kelly. And obviously Texas and Georgia are the cream of the crop in the conference. So LSU comes in at 4. That's exactly where I would have them. I would shake up the bottom of the list a little bit. I'd have Oklahoma higher, probably A&M a little bit higher. But it's interesting to see Florida at 6. Florida's got some expectations, and we'll see if they can live up to them. I guess a lot of that kind of lies on
DJ
Lagway. In other news, this is into the 2 clap segment. Dan Borne retiring. It was announced, I think, on Friday after we kind of wrapped up the show. It was put out on Twitter that the voice of Tiger State and the PMAC for more than 35 years. The longtime LSU public address announcer Dan Borne will retire as the PA announcer for LSU football and men's basketball. Absolute legend.
Class.
Yes, I mean, as good as it gets. He narrates my dreams at night. Like, this is the.
No, I got emotional.
Yeah, no, it's sad. I mean, this is our entire
He's
life.
the Godfather.
It's our entire life. Like, you talk about the golden era of LSU sports, especially LSU football. Like when Saban got here to now, like this last 25 years that LSU has had, his voice has narrated all of it. Mm-hmm. Like the 3 recent national championships, all the SEC championships, the great games that you remember in Tiger Stadium, in Death Valley. This is the voice that has called it all.
And if if somebody can find it, I mean, the most iconic call, aside from which I have pulled up, the chance of rain never, unbelievable. But also the USC Stanford score during the LSU Florida game in 2007, where the place just goes bananas. Because it was obviously a great game. LSU playing Florida, like the way that it was, there was so much tension.
Right.
LSU was starting to, it felt like it was going to make a little bit of a run. It felt like an upset, even though it was at home. But like Tim Tebow was inevitable at that point, where just like every game's going to be close. Then he announces Jim Harbaugh beats Pete Carroll, and they come over the loudspeaker. Stanford was awful. Right. And USC was USC, the FUSC bumper stickers. Like, this has been a long-standing rivalry, even though they never really played. And it was like, what team is better? And then while LSU was going into the fourth quarter, I believe, he announces the score of the Stanford-USC game, and it's final. Stanford, 27, USC, 21. And the place goes bananas. And the team, I've talked to Hester and Flynn about this. Like, we had no idea what was going on. Like, why are they freaking out? And they see it come across, like, the ticker.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this game just got massive.
Yeah.
Like, it already was, but now we can be the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. So, I mean, 2 claps, Dan Borne.
Yeah, 2 claps, ready.
And then I have the clip of how he came up with the chance of rain never, which is awesome.
Yeah, run it.
And then this whole thing about chance of rain never, I mean, who would have dreamed? Growing up in Thibodeau and coming to these games since I was 8 years old, my aunt used to say, it never rains in Tiger Stadium. And I don't know why she said it, but she would say it. John Ed Bradley wrote a book about it. No one knows where it came from, but I used to give the weather straight up. It's 82 degrees, it's 100% humidity, the wind's from the south at 10 miles an hour, chance of rain 40%. And one day, I simply said, and it wasn't to be cute, I just said chance of rain never. Well, caught on, man. Now, if you don't see it, they're looking for you. And then this whole...
Play him doing the weather
dude, that
again.
hit so hard.
Dude, I almost started crying.
It never rained. And I don't know why she said it, but she would say
the weather straight up.
John Ed Bradley wrote a book about it. No one knows where it came from, but I used to give the weather straight up. It's 82 degrees, it's 100% humidity, the wind's from the south at 10 miles an hour, chance of rain 40%. And one day, I simply said, and it wasn't to be cute, I just said chance of rain never.
Shout out to LSU Gold for that clip, because that is LSU Gold right there.
God. I mean, I was at God, he takes me back.
Dude, that was unbelievable.
I was at, the Oregon State game that got basically rained out.
Right.
Like, there was actually a weather delay, and while he does his weather report, It's still a chance of rain, the whole place. Never, while it's pouring down
Right.
rain, we're like, we're ridiculous.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
There's nothing else like it. And
Shout
he
out,
is
man.
he is the architect of part of it. Like that adds to the lore of LSU, and it was created by Dan Borne, absolute legend. Very sad to see his run
He's not dead.
come to an end. Well, obviously, but I'm just saying. And
I know,
just
but it's going to be weird.
right. No, it's gonna be
They
it's
should
gonna be
just
different.
AI it.
I mean,
You can't go up there and just do the weather and then walk out.
Just that one call.
Because I wouldn't want to be the person that does it next.
Right. Everybody, I mean, it's like if Franquez did it, would be great.
He will.
It'll be him.
He
did it last year.
That's what I'm saying. He did it, and Bill Frank has. And once that happens,
Right.
he can't. Like he got cucked by Borne. Like you got to stick around for 15 more years, brother. And I think Borne wants to, or I mean, Franquez wants to, but still, like,
I mean, it's still you're still human.
yeah, do both.
But
This is probably one of the best jobs in America.
shout out, yeah.
I mean, if he was going since he was 8 years old, this is probably hard to retire.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's probably held on to it longer than he maybe should have. Like,
Stop going
because
to work.
It's hard to let go. Shout out to the legend Dan Borne. Wish that it could have continued on forever. Like, it's going to be different hearing another voice, kind of like last season. But Franquez was great, and whoever they choose will step in and hopefully continue the legacy that Dan Borne began. But I do want to play this clip of that crowd pop from UFC the other night where Poirier at the end of the second round. This felt like his moment. Look, I'm not going to try to dissect and break down UFC or MMA because I don't know what I'm talking about. But just from a sheer sports perspective,
Just crowd.
this felt like the moment. Like, Holloway got saved by the bell a little bit. Now, Holloway dominated the fight really all the way around. But it felt like this was Poirier's shot where he catches him and the crowd explodes when Holloway stumbles, and then Poirier tries to set up the guillotine. And I think the entire Smoothie King Center was on the edge of their seat and could feel it. But you couldn't even hear the bell. You couldn't even hear the round end because of the way the crowd was screaming. I wish the Pelicans could bring some support like this in the Smoothie King Center.
You know he feels it too. Oh, ow. Who's on the call?
Electric. I know Cormier is one of the the color commentary. I don't know who the play-by-play guy is. I'll forget his name.
That was it, but that's the Joe Rogan meme.
Yes. I know. Yeah, literally. But it really did feel like the moment. Like if the bell doesn't ring, he's in control. He's got the ground and pound. He's elbow.
Sneaky right out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
they
no
caught it.
guillotine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He couldn't quite get the guillotine. Like if he could have got it locked in, it would have been. I don't know. It would have been different. But the crowd pop right there.
$80 out the window.
All time. Yeah. Goodbye to my money. But 2 claps to the city of New Orleans and everyone
2
involved.
punches.
2 punches. Ready. that was awesome. But because what a night it was, a performance by the city. Next up, Anthony Einson put this out on Twitter yesterday. Obviously, he signs his deal above slot value, over slot value with the Boston Red Sox. He signed that deal, and he put this out on Twitter yesterday at Anthony Einson on X. Before I begin this exciting new chapter in my life, I want to give a big shout out to you Tiger fans and the LSU community for welcoming me with open arms for the year I spent there. You guys made this experience out of this world, and to my brothers on the team, we did it. Anthony Einson, my friend, thank you, sir. Thank you. It really is awesome. Like, obviously, in this transfer portal world, how many times LSU has hit on these guys in all different sports where they've come in and they've just been adopted by the state. Like Anissa Morrow, I feel like Anthony Einson, obviously Jaden Daniels and Burrow, like these transfers that have come in and just been adopted by the state and the city of Baton Rouge. Anthony Einson, thank you, sir. 2 claps. Ready. Legend.
Oh, the best
Anthony.
thing that came out of this, aside from a national championship and Anthony Einson being here, was there was a thread on 3, and it was, I don't think Anthony Einson's the Saturday guy. And after he did this, they bumped it again, and to go through it was unbelievable.
Nice.
Like, I don't think Jay knows what he's doing. I don't know why Anthony Einson's throwing on Saturday. He's not a weekend starter. And everybody's like, oh, and the guy's name's the Prophet. He's like, this couldn't be funnier.
Yeah, I mean, swing and miss, my
Cool.
friend. Because you were completely wrong. But
Couldn't be more wrong.
Couldn't be more wrong. I mean,
A lot of teams use a Friday night guy.
When SEC baseball started, Anthony Einson was dominant. Like, the numbers, him and Cade's numbers through SEC ball were like neck and neck. Like, this, you had 2 aces, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's what's crazy. I still think he should have been a first rounder, but whatever.
Is
I mean, the
unbelievable.
Red Sox know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they got Witherspoon and Einson.
Yeah, they're both gonna play
They're
for you.
they're gonna be very good. They might get called up at the same time.
Yeah, now you got a staff.
It's
brother.
like James Wood and Dylan Cruz with the Nationals, where it's like you've got 2 stud
Studs.
outfielders at the same time that you can just call
and
up.
they
And
could have had Kid Anderson.
they could have, but they passed on that. And I'm much happier with Anderson in Seattle than Washington, because I think the Mariners are a much better organization for him to kind of grow with. We'll close out the 2 claps this morning with 3 pretty cool plays. We'll start with Max Holloway. This is one of my favorite things.
I thought it was your brother.
And no.
I was like, I wonder what this is going to be.
That'd be terrible. Max Holloway,
Ricochet.
when he closes out the fights, the last 10 seconds, this is one of the coolest things in sports in general, is that last 10 seconds where he points at the ground, the middle of the mat, and says, me and you right here. The craziest part is he's up 4 rounds to 1 right now, really. And so this could be like detrimental. He could lose the fight. But he's like, nah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And then he just,
Cool.
oh, dude. And then Poirier makes a business decision right here. Yeah, never mind. We're
Getting my
good.
ass
We're good. Yeah, no, stop. Like, this
do
is,
it.
I mean,
That one could have.
dude, that right hook could have, dude.
That's awesome.
Like, chills every time.
We're so that's boy stuff.
And that, yeah. Well, and do you know what the title they were fighting for? You know what it is?
Yeah, baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Dude, that's awesome.
I listened to what's his name? Why I want to call him Devin White, but I know that's not his name. Help me.
Old DeMayo,
No,
Devin Snow,
no, the owner of this.
Dana White.
Devin
White. That's what we'll call him now.
Yeah,
from now
but
on.
he did an interview about it. He's like, I thought they were gonna laugh me out the room when I pitched like the BMF or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, you know what happened? The fighter's like, this is awesome. I was like, yeah, you've got a bunch of testosterone
Yeah.
men. Like, I'm the baddest motherfucker. No, I am. And then to have it like that, where it's like 10 toes tall right now, 10 seconds. Like,
Yes. I mean, that is the definition of BMF.
Yeah.
Like,
That's awesome.
up 4 rounds to 1. If you catch me with 1, fight's over, and I'm losing all of it. And
He almost did. But he also came out rib.
Dude.
Like that first punch he throws to the ribs, like, oh, never mind, we're good.
like, yeah, great call by Dustin.
About to
like,
pass
we're
out.
Go ahead and wrap you up. We're good.
Kidney
We're good.
shot.
But yeah, and then the next 2 plays. This next one is from the NFL Flag Football League that was on ESPN this past weekend. This kid with one of the craziest catches you'll ever see, Lloyd. It's Bryson Wright. He's a top national recruit in the 2028 class. He's 15 years old, and he holds offers from LSU, Ohio State, Alabama, and more.
Where's he from?
Let me see. Well, this is the Jacksonville, Florida team, so I'm going to assume Florida. But this catch, Lloyd.
One-hander.
I don't care if you're a
This
pads
is
or
just a
not.
jump ball for Dalton Moats.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
They control it through the control it.
Watch the catch.
Yeah. They went back and showed like the slow-mo,
And to
and
complete the round
he
through the
controls it all.
contact
Look
even
at this.
before that.
Oh, little ball.
That is truly unbelievable. One-hander.
That's nasty.
That's
This is just
like,
a jump ball for
yeah, he's from
Dalton Moats.
Jacksonville.
Watch the catch. Oh, my.
Like, I don't care if you're in pads or not. That's crazy.
I don't care if you do it at Thanksgiving.
Now just do it in purple and gold.
Yeah. You're offer's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm good with the offer. I don't know how anyone feels about, fresh high school freshmen getting offered.
Pay him.
Nah, yeah, start writing the checks now. And then this is the last one of our 3 top plays, I guess, of the weekend. This Ronald Acuna throw, which I'm sure you've seen this one, Lloyd, where this is, like, not human.
He's flat-footed.
Should not be possible. Like, just genuinely. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it. Should not be possible.
I saw somebody on Twitter comment on this, and they were like,
of course.
"Oh, me and my high school buddies used to do this all the time." And shut up.
Stop talking.
Why are you on Twitter then?
Yeah, all the time.
I don't see you in right field for the Atlanta Braves.
Right? You shouldn't be tweeting.
My coach hated me.
You shouldn't be tweeting if you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to play that.
Coach Zach.
That's crazy. I mean, so that was
Tell him to fucking slide.
That was 325 to the corner, like to the foul pole.
No
so I'm
crow
guessing
hop.
he's throwing that from like 315, 310. Like no crow hop. Just plant the front foot and rip it.
On a dime.
That is crazy, dude. Like, crazy. But those are the top plays of the weekend, I guess we'll start doing. And then one last headline this morning. Obviously, very sad news yesterday. If you didn't see it, a former Edna Carr standout defensive end, I believe, who had committed to Ole Miss, was headed to do he was in Ole Miss in Oxford for his freshman season next year. Cory Adams passed away in a very, very sad story, scary story, and just absolutely heartbreaking. This is a guy that was on that stout Edna Carr defensive line that you saw dominate their way to a state championship last season. He was headed to Oxford to be a part of Ole Miss's freshman class and hopefully continue his performance that was so good in high school, hopefully to continue that into college. And it was just very, very sad news to hear that yesterday. There he is. He was, like I said, he was a part of that Edna Carr defensive line that was just dominant last season all the way to here in the Dome to win a state championship. Him and Richard Anderson, LSU commit, where they just blew up Ash, who was probably, those were probably the 2 best teams in the state at that point. Ash had dominated their way through the toughest district, one of the toughest districts in Louisiana high school, where they beat West Monroe, Neville, Ruston, like just go down the list, beat everyone that they came in contact with, West Washita, and they did not finish the job because of Adams and that Edna Carr defensive line. So just very, very sad to hear the news yesterday that the life was taken from us, and then to rest in peace. And I just want to give my thoughts and condolences, but really just prayers for the family, the friends, the teammates, the Edna Carr football program, the Ole Miss program, everyone involved. It's just a very, very sad and heartbreaking story that came out yesterday as he was a very special athlete, but obviously everything I've read from the people affected, a very, very special person and human. And I know there are a lot of people that are very, very sad from that news. So my prayers to everyone affected, and just hope that everyone will be able to get through this tough time. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll get into why Garrett Nussmeier was snubbed from all SEC first team right after this.
Go back.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
Hey Tiger fans, when you're traveling through Natchez, Mississippi, make sure to visit Tom and Wright Branding at Go Mart and On The Go Deli, where you can fill up your tank and your belly. Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need on your trip. Located at 4 Sergeant Prentice Drive as you're entering Natchez on the left. Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where the po' boys are so good you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Welcome back here on this Monday morning as we're closing out the month of July. Like we said, you can smell football at this point. You can taste it. It is almost
Nothing
time.
worse, actually. You didn't play football, soft.
I did play football. Not in
Quit.
high school, but I
Oh,
played
yeah. But there
my
was
entire life up to that point.
there was nothing worse than when you heard that mower going and you're getting out to practice. You're like, ugh. And it's so funny because baseball, you loved it.
Right.
Like, loved the smell.
Right.
Like, this
Yeah, I
is
mean-
baseball. Football, like, this is 2-a-days. Like, we're about to go through hell.
Yeah. Gassers.
Oh, yeah. Sneaky snake.
God. Shut up.
I tried to make it fun, and Coach would get so mad at me because I'd
course.
celebrate the punishments. And, well, we have to do it anyway. Might as well make it fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's not the
Can't
point,
rally
Courtney.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, keep going.
I will.
I'm going to see you cry, boy.
Great shape.
But
I had to run all the time. You did this to yourself.
yeah, I mean, you created this monster. Dr. Frankenstein.
Get going.
But like we said, football is almost here. SEC Media Days were last week. And to close it all out, obviously, the all SEC teams are voted on. And we went through it to start off the show. But there was one spot that really stood out when I looked at the all SEC first team. And look, you can say, hey, Caden Durham maybe should have got a nod for all SEC first running back. You can talk about Aaron Anderson at wide receiver, Harold Perkins at linebacker. Go down the list. There's some guys you could say maybe deserved a nod, but those are all debatable. The one spot that I think LSU got snubbed that is not a debate is the all SEC first team quarterback. LaNorris Sellers gets the nod, and this is not a knock against LaNorris Sellers. I think he's an extremely talented quarterback. He had a very impressive season in spots last year. Obviously, he was impressive against LSU before he gets hurt. It maybe was a different game if he doesn't, but that's not how the cookie crumbled. He played great.
What's your best ability?
Availability.
That's right.
He dominated against Texas A&M and Clemson to close out the season, get some impressive wins. Put up 3 points against Ole Miss, I believe, before LSU defeated Ole Miss. So some really impressive spots that he came in. Last season, his numbers were he was 66% completion percentage, 2,500 yards, 18 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. And then obviously he had some really good rushing numbers. He had, 166 rushes, 674 yards, and 7 rushing touchdowns. That's about 4.1 yards per carry and 7 additional touchdowns. Garrett Nussmeier's stats last season, because this is who should be the all-SEC first-team quarterback, and I genuinely don't believe there's much debate about it. Like, there shouldn't be. I thought it was pretty obvious. Like, Garrett Nussmeier's in the conversation for best quarterback in the country. Sellers isn't quite in that conversation yet, which is why, to me, if you're putting Nussmeier up against Klubnik and Aller and whoever else you want to say the best QBs in the nation are, he should be a shoo-in for all SEC first team. Nussmeier's stats last season: 337 completions on 525 attempts. That's 64%. He had 4,000 passing yards, 29 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Obviously, that INT number a tad bit high. Rushing yards, not anything too impressive. But he did have 3 rushing touchdowns to add to that total. So 32 total touchdowns for Nussmeier against, 25 for Sellers. And then even if you add Sellers' rushing yards into his passing yards, Nussmeier still has him beat there. So I genuinely don't understand what the decision process was, the decision-making process was on Sellers over Nussmeier as QB1 in the SEC. But me and Lloyd chatted about it a little bit, and I think we're on the same thought process, where it's got to be a potential pick, right?
Yeah, and that's why it's, and they said it in the chat, it's like, and we said it in the break, like, just give it to Arch then. If you're just going to go off of potential. And, like, LaNorris Sellers is fun. I get it. Because, like, when it's good, it's great. But the median is not the same. Like, the floor for Sellers is much lower than the floor of Nussmeier. The ceiling, I would say, is probably close to the same if LaNorris puts it all together. But what you get with Nuss is, like, it's almost like a foregone conclusion. It's almost a compliment to be like, oh, well, that's what Nuss does. Like, he's the leading passer
in the nation.
He's the only one that's coming back that nobody threw for more yards. Not Drew Aller, Akbar, like not him, not anybody that was in a throw it 60 times a game. Nuss, and it feels like they're just kind of a foregone conclusion that okay, but when you talk about Nuss, like it feels like more people are quick to point out the negative than the positive, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like he wasn't good; he was great, good to great, and it just becomes like Sellers could be, that's more of a fun story. And I heard Moscona talk about this where it's like not everybody voted that was at SEC Media Days, which happens all the time. But that's why you hold these things with like very little weight when you consider them like who cares? Because obviously the people that are voting don't. But also this is why you should get rid of preseason polls.
Right.
Because those do bear weight, and you've seen it happen. You saw, I think it's with the Big 10 or Big 12 or Pac-12, one of them is no longer doing preseason polls because like we don't think it's fair. It's what conference is Arizona State in?
Big 12.
Big 12 is no longer doing the voting on this because they look like fools. They picked them to finish last in their conference, and they finished first. And did that add to the story?
Made the college football playoff.
Yeah, did that add to the story? Sure. But it also probably hurt them at some point whenever like you kind of hold that weight a little bit differently whenever you're preseason ranked number 5. Like, it was tough to get Alabama out of there, even after they lost to Oklahoma and Kentucky. Oklahoma and Vanderbilt.
Yeah, no, I mean, because they started so high.
Right.
And we're up there. Like, it's hard for them to get really knocked down where if they're...
Because people don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, if they're ranked 15 to start and they lose those games, they're out the top 25.
Right.
Like, LSU loses. They start at 13 or wherever they were. Lost to USC. They dropped to 24 or
they
wherever.
Flipped.
Like, quick.
With USC was 24, LSU was 13. Next week they flipped. LSU's 24, USC's 13.
Yeah, so I mean, like, there really shouldn't be a poll until that CFP poll comes out in November or December, whenever it is, that first poll gets dropped. Like, that's the first poll that you should pay attention to at all because nothing matters really before that. Like, it should just be a blank slate, and then in October, they start mapping it out, and they put out that first CFP poll, and they go from there. Because
it does. It's a hindrance.
Yeah, it's not doing anything to benefit.
Right, unless you're one of the few teams that does. Like, right. But even look at Texas A&M in baseball. Like, they do the preseason poll. They're preseason number 1, and people are like, we can't be this wrong. And so they reel off a couple of wins, and they're like, oh.
Right back in it.
Right back in it. And it's like, no, it's just not the way it worked. Then this shouldn't. What you thought before the year should not hold weight for what's happening during the year.
No.
You have to be able to look at it objectively and go, oh, I thought they'd be better, but at least we don't have to hold our name to a ranking that we put out.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Unless LSU is ranked 1, then I feel
then it's different. Yeah, then, I mean, whatever. But and the other thing is like how when you're looking at the SEC quarterbacks, if you're going to bet on potential, I think Sellers and like Manning, I'll get like there's a little bit of a difference because he didn't have last season's experience as the starter to maybe not, but like Sellers and Lagway, just from the body of work standpoint. If they got work last year, they won some big games. Like Lagway's win against LSU is not impressive on paper from a numbers standpoint, but he got the job done and won the game. Like, they're in a similar conversation where they got the experience last season. The potential is through the roof for both of them. But to me, Nussmeier is just a completely different conversation. The full season as the starter last year, 9-4, bowl game MVP, whatever, led the nation in passing yards, is in the conversation for the best quarterback in the country. No reason he shouldn't be number one. But the benefit is, put that in the old locker room. Second team All SEC.
And Stowers has to come to you.
Yeah, he's got to be in Death Valley.
That's a little bit different.
Like
But South Carolina was rocking.
It was rocking, and Sellers was performing. Nussmeier was rocky at the start. Obviously turned it around, got the job done. Because that's the thing about Nuss. Some of those lows were really low last year. Like A&M was a low. The Alabama game was a low. The first half against South Carolina was rough to watch. But those highs, even some games had both. Like Ole Miss, that interception he threw right after Zai got that one in the end zone, where it was just like he just threw it up in triple coverage and it got picked off. Like I was like,
that isn't that the same game where it gets overturned? Like, you think it's a touchdown in the back of the end zone to Zai.
To Xavion, yeah.
Yeah, Xavion Thomas, and then he turns around, next play, it's an interception. Like, right? Isn't that like kind of like the timeline of what that happened, where you get the highs of Nuss like fitting a ball into the back of the end zone where you're like, oh, what a throw, and it turns around, not a catch, and then it's a turnover.
Well, yeah, it's just like
oh, that's the experience in a nutshell.
Right, you see those drives where it's just like, I mean, he threw one off of Will Campbell's helmet and it gets intercepted. He throws one up and he gets caught. Like, you see those, but then you see that.
Oh yeah, it was the Cy Alexander pick on the
Right.
sidelines and then interception. You're just like, okay, this is life.
Like, LSU finally gets a break, gets a big pick, and it just gives right back. Like, it's those feelings, and then it's that last drive against Ole Miss where it's Mason Taylor here, run for a first down here, Mason Taylor here. Aaron Anderson should have made a great catch. They call it not a catch, which I think was bullcrap, but whatever. And then he hits Mason. He gets on the run, breaks the sack, whatever. Mason Taylor first down. And then it's dump off to Lacey. And then it's that Aaron Anderson throw, which I will never quit talking about. Where it's just, that's the epitome of an NFL quarterback. Like, anticipation. And when you see that I guess the all 22, not really the first person or the third person point of view where you're behind Nussmeier and you're looking at what he's seeing essentially, and Aaron Anderson is here, the defender is right here, cannot see him. Nussmeier, when he throws that ball, you cannot see Aaron Anderson at all. And then all of a sudden the ball's right here, and then touchdown, tie ball game, see you in overtime. Throw it up, game over.
3rd and 15?
What?
Wasn't that what he made?
The Aaron Anderson throw?
Yeah.
No, that was 4th and
4th
7.
and 3rd, yeah,
4th
4th
and
and
5,
7,
something
yeah.
like that. Like, it was a 4th down throw. That's the highs and lows, and I get it, but it just feels like a lot of times those lows are what's grabbed a hold of, and it's just the Texas A&M pick 1, 2, and 3. It's the Alabama interceptions. It's the South Carolina pick that gets called back. Like, it's all of these things that get the run, and I get it. They were ugly. It was rough. But he went 9-4 in his first season starting, coming back for his second year. You've seen that story before. What, in year 1 for Jaeden, they were 9-4 going into the bowl game. They end up going 10-4. Like, look at what he's looking at. There is nothing open. He literally throws Aaron Anderson open. He sees the 2 DBs over on whatever that receiver is in the top. I think it's Lacey in the top right up there. He sees whoever it is drop that way, so he sees that open middle of the field.
If you saw this with no context, you'd think it's a pick.
Of course, you'd think that DB in front of Aaron or the safety or whatever are coming in taking that ball. Nah. Or you would maybe think he's throwing to whoever that guy is on the left side that's breaking on an in route, like a dig right there, top left. You think maybe he's throwing it there now. He's throwing this slot receiver in the middle of the field open for a game-tying touchdown to go to overtime.
4th down with 30 seconds left.
But those are
This is also one of those fucking run, brother.
Yeah, and I mean,
but he's
like
right. I'm wrong.
Right. But also, like, He could tuck it and go left side. That's really probably would have been
Will Campbell
smart.
got you.
Like, Will's got your back. But then it looks like they're QB spying him almost, which they shouldn't be. Like, that guy's just kind of roaming around the D-line. But,
Emory's blocking his ass off.
yeah, he is.
That boy.
But that's the thing. Like, those plays aren't the ones that get talked about the same way. The throw to Chris Hilton against Oklahoma, that first touchdown where it's like a whole new world. Chris finally jumps at the right time, catches the go ball. Like, Nuss just uncorked one and dropped it in the bucket. Like, there are some throws last season and some performances, especially as the season closed out against Oklahoma and Baylor, where he looked lights out. And I just think it's almost laughable that he's not QB1 in the SEC.
It feels like it shouldn't be like a thought.
It shouldn't be a conversation.
But that's what the conversation. I guess that's like it's almost like you overthought it.
Right.
Like, oh, Nuss. Like that's what I'm saying. It's almost a compliment. It's like, oh, Nuss, of course.
Yeah, too easy of an
Too
answer.
easy of an answer. Exactly. Like
I've circled
C.
circled C way too many times in this test. We can't I'm sure Joe Burrow wasn't the all SEC first team quarterback going into 19. I'm sure Jaydn probably wasn't the all SEC first team QB going in to 23.
But Nuss had a better first year than both of them.
That's what the difference is. Is this the same throw?
This is a cool movie. Look how fast he is.
That was huge.
Cool.
Fourth down.
I forget, but I don't.
Forget what?
Being
Yeah.
in the stands, 4th and 5, and you're just like, God, this is a feeling that ages me 10 years.
Oh, my gosh.
And then that happens. Like, I actually gained 20 years. But after this, I'll give it right back.
I feel young again after that Lacey catch to win it.
But like that roller coaster, because you can't, media, whatever, you can't take yourself out of those moments. Like,
oh my
even,
gosh.
What's his name? Glenn Gilbo felt a little something when that happened. He was like, ooh, I can't write my bad article, but I still, at some point, deep in the recesses of his lizard brain, he is like, this is awesome.
I'm about to pull up the all SEC first teams from 2019 and 2023. We'll start in 2023. I want to see who was on the all SEC first
I don't
team.
even remember any other players.
Oh, this is not preseason. That's postseason. Jaydn was the first team all SEC quarterback
I hope
after
so.
the year.
I would imagine.
Let's see. Let's look at preseason.
2019.
Yeah, pull up 2019. I'll do 2023. Because I want to see just who. Like, I want to see what quarterback was selected. All SEC. Nope, that's 2025. Let's see.
Alabama was going to the 2019 national championship.
Yep. It was probably Tua was the 2019 first team All SEC quarterback, if I had to guess.
I would imagine. LSU was picked second to win the West.
There you go.
But it was Georgia, Florida, Alabama, LSU.
Oh, Jaydn was selected as the first team All SEC quarterback in 2023.
Oh, Joe Burrow was third team.
Third team?
It was
Jaydn was first team, so that's impressive.
It was Tua, Jake Fromm, Burrow, Justin Jefferson, third team. Lloyd Cushenberry, fan favorite.
Yeah, Lloyd Cush.
The only first team player from LSU is Lloyd Cushenberry. No Jamar Chase, which you could say warranted.
Preseason? Yeah. Jefferson was the better receiver in 18.
Grant Delpit, first team. Rashard Lawrence, first team.
Of course.
Christian Fulton, second team. Jacob Phillips, third team. Oh.
For LSU in 23, Jaydn was first team, Neighbors was first team. And then
going into
Makai Wingo, Mason Smith were both
all right.
first
Those
team.
are right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the expectation, and then Harold Perkins was first team as well going into it, because obviously that was his sophomore season going into. And so the expectations were extremely high.
I think the way that Jaydn played, there was a spot.
I mean, to close out the season.
Well, even I think before the Arkansas game, or maybe after, but there was a spot where it's like he might be the best player in the country. Like you could kind of see him upticking into
that run from
he had like 4-game stretch where he was so good.
It was Florida, where it was like something clicked. Because I remember we watched that with Caskey.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, this looks different.
Yeah, he's throwing it.
And then Ole Miss, that second half was dominant. And then it was Alabama. And then I think Arkansas was right after that. So, like, those 3 games where they went 3-0 against Florida, was okay. Ole Miss was number 7 in the country, and Alabama was number 5 in the country. Like, those 3 games were dominant. That was 3 of the best played football games I've ever
After the
witnessed.
Bama game, LSU was very much
alive.
But it was because you could started to point to one person.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this is the Jaden Daniels show.
Well, I mean, it was like he finally unlocked something. Like, something clicked in those where it was like, wow. And so, I mean, seeing that, it makes 2023 not that big of a surprise of, like, what he turned into. Because, I went back and watched some of those 23 games the other day.
How much fun.
It's talk about roller coaster. Where it's like, when we're on offense, like, there's no reason to not be smiling. The second that defense touches the field, it's
Please figure one
Get 'em.
stop.
off the field.
And it was 3rd and 12, 3rd and 8,
That
3rd
was the
and
worst
7.
part. First and second down, it was like, okay,
They were good.
pretty good. Third down,
Every time.
crumbled. I mean,
I think
Lane
they were
Kiffin,
one of the worst in the nation on 3rd down.
Oh, probably, I would say the worst. I don't even want to look at the numbers. They were the worst in the country. But yeah, I mean, just for Garrett Nussmeier conversation, put that in the locker, buddy. Like, you can be second team all this season, start the year, whatever. That thing can flip turn on a dime when you get into SEC play this season, or really into the season at all, because it's going to be a big time matchup. Like, NFL scouts are probably drooling over August 30th. LSU versus Clemson, like drooling over Nussmeier versus Klubnik. Nussmeier versus all these defensive stars that Clemson has, where they've got like 3 defensive linemen going in the first round or whatever. They are drooling over Nussmeier versus Cade Klubnik on August 30th, because those are, like, debatably the 2 best quarterbacks in the country. And I can't believe that Nussmeier did not get the nod. And like I said, I think Sellers is a good quarterback. I think he'll have a good year. But also, if you're going to look at it in totality, think about weapons. Think about what LSU went out and did in the transfer portal to give him Nick Anderson and Barry and Brown. Just turn on the video game. Sellers is really good in the game, too. This LSU offense shows you how good some of these players are. Like, people's expectations for Barry and Brown are probably going to be through the roof because of how good he is in the video game.
But then you had, during SEC Media Days, like, they asked Kentucky players about Barry and Brown, and they're like, ain't nobody catching him. Like, he is legitimately, like, that much of a weapon. Where they're like, and they wish, like, I hope he balls out. Like, they don't have to play against Kentucky, I don't believe. And so LSU, they're watching, like, that's our guy. Like, sad to see him go, but, like, no, the hype is real.
Right.
And the numbers aren't there, but that's probably more Kentucky than anything, where you have to kind of do more to get him the football.
Right.
But his returnability, what he does in space, and how LSU
quarterback play.
Yeah, and how LSU, I think you got a better one.
Yeah.
How LSU's going to use him, I'm fascinated to watch.
No, me too.
And it's so funny that I might be turning into a bit of a gerb, where I would like to see LSU play somebody else before Clemson, just to like give it, because that's just such a hard thing to figure out, real time, game time versus everything you do in practice. Like, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, well,
you're gonna get punched in the mouth.
Let it mesh. Let it kind of get the wrinkles. Let those get ironed out before.
One of the biggest games of your season.
One of the biggest games of the college football season in general. Like, Texas, Ohio State, and LSU Clemson is. I mean, that's January football in August.
Those are 2 playoff matchups.
That's playoff football in August. Like,
and you see, finally, I guess, Brian Kelly putting a bit of an emphasis. I'm not an all-in guy, but I think I should be.
1-0.
Punch the paw.
Which is the other thing is, like, my tune. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to get this out into the ether. Make sure everyone that's watching right now understands this. My tune will change on August 31st and September 1st if they do lose. But right now on July 21st, this is the most acceptable game for him to lose because of the team they're playing and
the entire
the
situation.
fact that they're going to Clemson to play that game. Like, that makes it all more acceptable. But my tune will change after the game because, one, I'm an emotional person and I'm going to be hurt and mad and upset.
Or I'll exhale.
But it just comes down to if you play your best and you lose that game, it's acceptable because of the talent that you're playing against and the fact that you're going there. It's more acceptable than the last three, I'll say. Don't make it unacceptable by not being prepared. And that's where the concern comes in of cannot go into another week one game not prepared and trying to iron. Because there will be things you have to iron out and get figured out. There's new wrinkles to the offense and trying to mesh with these receivers that you can't truly get until you're in a game atmosphere. But there's some things that can't be figured out on the field. So August 30th is going to be a big one. And like I said, scouts are going to be drooling over it, but Garrett Nussmeier should be all SEC first-team quarterback. Just a little bit of locker room material for the LSU starting quarterback. Don't forget, every single day we are brought to you by AJ Sports Cards here in Baton Rouge. We have, like we've opened up countless baseball cards. We've still got Josh Smith, Texas Ranger, former LSU Tiger, hanging out back here on the shelves.
But, I can't do this shit again. I'm with you, brother. It really is.
I know.
It's something.
Yep.
And shout out AJ Sports Cards. You have your Josh Smith.
Yep.
I
What you got
raise
over
you.
there?
You say Kikuchi.
There you go. Lloyd still got his card over there. Make sure you go check out
love
AJ
the
Sports
Kikuchi.
Cards. There you go. If you want to, if you need to spice up EA college football, if it gets a little boring, go get some of the college football cards, the packs, out of the store at AJ Sports Cards. Rip them open, and those are the players you have to use on your team, your ultimate team, or put together a created roster, whatever. Put those guys on teams. See if you
Team
can win with
builder.
that. A little team builder with the card packs, or on Madden, or on 2K, or whatever you play, or just go get some packs to rip open just to have fun. The
thrill.
adrenaline you feel, the thrill you feel when you rip those cards open. Head over to AJ Sports Cards, 3348 Drusilla Lane here in Baton Rouge. The number is 225-831-4508. And make sure they know you heard about them on Tingle & Co. We will take a quick break here as we're rolling into hour number 2 this morning, and we will be right back after this.
Hunter Hall. Alabama's 2025 preseason first-team All-SEC defense does not feature any players the first since 1985.
Wow.
But the Alabama defense is projected to be the top defense in from College Pro Football Focus, CPFF. You're the worst part than we are, brother.
Enjoy that, Hunter. Gump.
Mississippi, make sure to visit Tom and Wright Branding at Go Mart and On The Go Deli, where you can fill up your tank and your belly. Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need on your trip. Located at 4 Sergeant Prentice Drive as you're entering Natchez on the left. Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where the Po' Boys are so good you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
James, here he goes. This is always about coaching, and then the fact that chemistry. Ball nearly on way. In fact, it is stolen by LeBron. Right up the back. Can we get out of his way?
Stevenson heads up play up the floor. He's got Sungila.
Enough. He had trouble walking the locker room. Right now he's being reevaluated. Oh, look. You're only down 9 in this game. Oh, the touchdown pass to LeBron.
Welcome back here. Hour number 2 rolling on this morning. Appreciate you guys joining and hanging out with us like you do every morning. As Lloyd played a little bit of fun video there in the break, as some of those young LeBron highlights, which almost you should have to pay for. Like that, it's as good as
premium.
it gets. That is the greatest athlete
Now he's a
who
golfer.
ever witness. Now he's a golfer. The swing needs a little bit of work, but who am I to judge?
Yeah, I think he's been a little bit
Busy.
Yeah.
But does it make you it makes you feel like the retirement's close? So he's picking golf up now, and he opted into a contract for like the first time.
Another one. Yeah, now he might get traded.
It's the end.
I don't know. But at least it's been he gave us plenty.
He did, but it's like it still hurts.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna cry.
It kind of already ended for me. Like when he went to the Lakers and it was just West Coast time, and then I started this job and it was like 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. are very close, actually.
Yes, they are. Not as far as you think.
No, and you're like, if I was in college, that's how I started watching the Warriors.
Of course.
Year early. And that's okay, Mark Jackson.
Matthew Conkle, death, taxes, and blocked by James.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we could use some LeBron James highlights to get you through your week 1 PTSD, Matthew.
Yeah, I wanted to give everybody a little palate cleanser.
Yeah, a little palate cleanse. But
because we did go through the most hated athletes on Friday.
Yeah, and he's pretty consistently number 1.
OJ 11.
Yeah, LeBron, who's never done anything wrong, like in the public eye. And OJ, what did he do?
Murder. I did meet OJ. I know people know this.
You did. That's
and
a great
he
photo.
Swung me. Oh, thank you.
Of
the live action is a little
you
different.
You crumble easily.
Yeah.
With these athletes.
Yeah, we both did.
No, you did it first, and then I crumbled because you crumbled.
Yeah.
Before you got there, I was standing tall and strong, and I was like, this is the layout. This is how it works. If it doesn't go this way, it's pop. Lloyd walks up, and he's like,
what's up?
And Lloyd's like, yeah, let's just make this work. Let's make this happen. Let's do it right now.
It was a good idea.
Still haven't heard back yet.
Yeah, I know.
But maybe,
But that's what I'm saying. It's not on us. I gave him the runway.
Yes, and this is all in kind of undercover things, classified information. But we're working on
something cool,
some fun things for football season. Obviously, like we said, we're putting the Clemson trip in the works, making that happen. It's going to happen. We've got everything. We just
need to get the vlog out of baseball before Clemson.
I've got a lot of things on my plate.
I know, but you want me to do it?
You can.
Some of it. Where are we?
Where are we? What?
How many minutes?
Oh, I mean, it's right. We're cutting down.
Right.
I mean, it was an hour and a half of content I'm trying to trim into 30 minutes. Not easy. And you have to listen.
Christian doing it.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, the verbiage.
Right, and you have to listen to
But it has to be fun
video.
to watch.
Of course. Well, you have to listen for music in the baseball clips. There can't be music. That'll get banned. And you have to listen for what comes out of you and Christian's mouths in other parts. So the vlog is in progress. It's just
Christian's a dirty talker.
He is. He's a filthy boy. But
remember he ate the
gummy bear.
Yeah.
We have to cut out some of the words you say in that clip as well.
Danger.
But we're working on some really fun stuff for football season for you guys.
I do feel bad
in our first,
but I can't change who I am.
You
but
can't.
I do say things. I'm like, oh, now we can't use it.
Yeah, I know.
But it makes it funnier.
It does. But yeah, we're putting some things to work football season. This is Tingle and Co.'s first football season, so we're trying to make some fun things happen. Like we said, Clemson trip getting put on the books. And then we're trying to work out, we'll obviously have watch parties at golf suites for away games. So outside of Clemson, what's the first away game outside of Clemson? I think, Ole Miss? Maybe? Because then you go home for, Louisiana Tech.
Florida at home.
Southeastern.
And then Ole Miss.
And then Ole Miss is the first away game.
That's that's what Clemson.
I know. So that first away game, Ole Miss, what day is that? October?
Which?
Ole Miss.
September 27th.
So September 27th.
Golf
Suites, Ole Miss versus LSU. We will be there, live watch party. Join us. Hit some golf balls beforehand. Get in there, get some drink and some food from the bar at Golf Suites, and join us for the Ole Miss game.
LSU could very much be 4-0 or 2-2.
Yes, and we will also be doing post-game from Golf Suites after home games. So we'll see if, Louisiana Tech and Southeastern, depending on if there's anything at all to talk about. But definitely for sure.
I think it'll still be fun just to lube.
But that Florida game, make sure if you want to come talk post-game some ball, we will be live in the Golf Suites bar after LSU Florida. What day is that? September as well. That's what, September 13th?
LSU Florida?
Yep.
September 13th.
Come on.
6:30.
Saturday the 13th. We'll be there live in Golf Suites. Come join us. But yeah, we got those things already in motion. Watch parties for away games, post game for home games.
9/11 on a Thursday.
But we're trying to add a little sprinkle of some other content elsewhere. I'm going to pass right over what you said, Lloyd.
Never forget.
And,
I'm trying not to. I
there
have
you
to
go.
remind people all the time.
Thank
They
you.
told me not to, so I'm
Yes.
not.
And then we're going to work on some, obviously, high school football is something that we're still going to be doing the same way last year. We're going to add some layers to it. All of those things we're going to try to get rocking and rolling for you guys in football season. If there's anything you want to see that nobody else is doing or that other people are doing and you want us to do, any ideas that you guys as the viewers have, let us know, and we will see what we can do to put everything in action. But make sure when we do stuff on location or we make road trips, come find us. Come join us. Come hang out with us. We want to see you guys. But we appreciate you and all you mean to us and getting us to this point and for hanging out with us this morning as we are rolling through hour number 2. Lloyd.
Real quick. This is Whole Lot of Sauce on Twitter. I'm sure you follow him as I do. But he just put out this clip of what Weeks at SEC Media Day. And I agree wholeheartedly. Before the clip, he says, what Weeks could tell me he murdered my entire family and I would still love him. Which is so true.
I thank God every single day for allowing me to be an LSU Tiger. This was a dream of mine as a kid. I'm from Georgia, the great state of Georgia, but so growing up I always knew how great LSU was, but I never really knew what LSU was about until I got down there. And I thank God every single day for allowing me to be an LSU Tiger. It is truly the honor of my lifetime to put on that purple and gold and represent the great state of Louisiana and the great fans. And that's an honor that I don't take lightly.
18.
I know how passionate our fan base is, and I'd be doing them a disservice if I don't go out there every single day and give 110% for them because I know how much they love us. So it's not hard to do. It's not hard to go out there and play passionate when you're playing in front of the best fans in the world. I think.
Yeah, you could kill my family.
Weeks, I thank God every day for you, sir.
Yeah. It's crazy that.
Every day.
But it's just like the way that life works where you're like, oh, maybe I'll get too old for this. Maybe I won't.
Nah.
And then you have a Jake Brown or a Whit Weeks come into your life. You're like, oh.
Like,
I have to, or Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah.
Like
my
you see him take that next step of being a leader.
Yes.
And you're like, God, I'm back in.
Yeah, no.
And I was never out. But when they care like you care, it makes a ton of difference.
Yes.
Because then it's hard to not root for him because you want, like, Dardar.
Yeah.
When he came in here. It was like...
Oh, like, that's what won, like, Devin White, that's what won me over about him when he was here. It was like, I remember when that clip came out of him before the Georgia game in 2018, right after they lost to Florida. He got knocked off our high horse. I ain't gonna go out like that. Like, when that came out, I was like, oh, he loves
Got
it.
me.
Like, I'm yours forever, sir. Like, you have won my heart. Like, or like seeing one of my favorite things about Whit, and this is the same thing I loved about Jaeden, is the smile. Like, it's glued on their face. Regardless of if they just got their head taken off or they took someone's head off, they're smiling. They're just happy to be, like, in the purple and gold playing for LSU. And that clip of Whit, man, like, that is what it was. There was some P-Dub said he needs to tattoo 18 on himself. Like, brother, that is 18. Like, the epitome of it.
If he doesn't get it, they don't know. Somebody's made him.
It's like the Josh Williams conversation last year. Like, there's no way Josh Williams is not 18. You know? Like, there's some of those guys that it's just like a lock for 18. Like, I wonder who else do you think was like when they got it was like that, lock. Like, Josh Williams going into it, that was a layup for them. Like, to me, the Damone Clark
Hester.
18 was kind of a a surprise. After, like, going into 2020.
But,
like,
you look at the story, and then you get it.
2021 makes sense.
Yeah.
2020, Like, because he was 18 for 2 years.
Right.
After 2019, it surprised me a little bit. But who else? Let's see.
I mean, obviously Hester was like,
Right.
throw away the key.
Yeah. No, Locke. I'm trying to think who else.
Lacture made sense, but not to this degree of
The
how
Lloyd
much.
Cushenberry patch.
Right.
Lloyd made sense. Lloyd
Last
Courtney.
guy to get recruited on the team.
Right.
Like, and then comes in and plays 3 years and starts 3 years.
There's just
Benny Logan.
Some of them where it's like that. There's no conversation. Makai Wingo and
Right.
Bijo, like so far under the Brian Kelly tenure, the number
gotten it
18,
right.
they've gotten it right every single time. Like Makai Wingo 18, BJ Ojolari 18, and then obviously Josh Williams and Greg Penn 18. Those were layups. Right now you've got 2 layups, I think, as well. Like with Whit Weeks and Garrett Nussmeier. Like it's just right there where it's fitting. Yeah, Foster Morrow, Matthew Conkle, Foster.
Yeah, Richard Lawrence.
Yep. But like
Trey White.
Yeah, Tre'Davious White, definitely. Lamine Barrow.
But we talked to me and Jonathan. It's like, I forgot about that. It's not a great time for LSU football, but
No.
Lamine Barrow's grade 18.
Well, you know what he was before 18.
57.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
That's the first 18 announcement I vividly remember.
But it's such a change.
Because it was, yeah. And was like, I think, he was 57 in 2011, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, that was, like I said, that's my first, like, that was my indoctrination into LSU football.
Like Kelvin Shepard would have been a grade 18. He just left early.
Yes, would have been an
But then you wouldn't
outstanding 18.
have the confusion of, is that Ryan Perlew running down on the kick? Like, what are we doing?
I'm really confused right now.
Yeah, Wes, look at him.
Well, it's like
kooky.
It's like there's all these clips of people talking about Malik Neighbors in 2023, and they use pictures of Major Burns in 8.
Yeah, that was
It's
a bad
like,
time.
Come on now, guys. What are you doing? You
Major
gotta
Burns
get
would have been a grade 18.
Yeah, leader. Matthew Conkle said Nuss number 7. Well, I do want to say something on the Nuss 18. I've seen that it started to pick up some. I don't want y'all
They
to
asked him about it.
I know. I don't want y'all to forget about where it started. It was Lloyd Courtney is the first person I heard say it, and we asked Wilson about it. We followed up. We asked JD about it.
And now Nuss is getting asked about it.
We asked Nagy about it. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like we put out the AI photograph of Nussmeier. Now look, that AI photograph of Nussmeier had a face that was not his. I did do the editing of putting Nussmeier's face on it, so I did do something with that.
Who was it?
It was just I made an AI. It was just someone that it was like looked somewhat like Nuss.
Interesting.
But I took his face from the actual picture, pasted it on top. I can do a little something still.
Yeah. The only thing was the shoulder didn't get changed.
Yep.
But that's okay.
But
yeah, interested to see.
Don't forget where it
7
started.
Already has Harold Perkins.
Well, they could still do
have they ever done double 7?
Well, so Will had the 7 patch. He was 7 by himself, and then last year it was 7 patch on him, 7 on.
But
Harold.
never double number.
But I don't think they've ever done two
7s.
7s. So I don't know if they'll add another one, because usually there's rarely 7s for more than 1 year.
Aaron Anderson would be fun.
Right, that would be the one for me. Like if you were,
He could be 18 too.
Could be. Hilton could be 18. Hilton could
Yeah,
be 7.
He looks way too good. 7 would be elite.
He looks awesome in 3.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope he doesn't change anything about his aesthetic.
Keep rolling with it.
The mock turtleneck, the 3, the spats, just player.
Yes.
Like,
No,
you
I
don't
mean,
have
like-
to. You could wake up. You could have been born yesterday and be like, I bet he's good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, he knows what he's doing.
Good Lord, he looks great in the uniform.
But, yeah, I don't think they'll do another 7. But if they did, I think Aaron Anderson's
That would be fun.
pick, right?
Brown 6 wants to be
Yep. And then Caden Durham 7 his
next year.
junior year. That would be electric.
And then Harlan Berry.
God, what if they just go straight to Harlem?
No, they've only done that once. Leonard. But you needed Leonard. Had to have him. Like,
Buddy, we're going to
whatever
give you 7.
Speaking of, just in case there's any questions.
You can do the
You've
Heisman
earned
game
it.
1. I don't
Yeah.
care. You are here.
Sam Houston State. God, what he was back on kick.
Yeah,
as a
Jacoby
freshman.
in 18.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I
but
think,
he can't do.
I think it'll be wit.
Can you
But
patch it?
I wouldn't be surprised. No, he could wear 18
I
on
know.
defensive line. I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
That's a tough. I don't want to have that conversation.
Me neither.
I don't want
That's
to
a
pick
tough
between
one.
my 2 kids.
if it went to Jacobian and not Witt, I would not be mad about it, because Jacobian is also like has stuck through.
Played through injury.
All the defensive line coaching changes. Was huge for you before he got hurt last year. Coming back off of injury. Like, he's a leader.
An 18, yeah. God.
It's tough.
But it doesn't feel like Witt's coming back, right?
No.
Maybe.
But if he has the year he's supposed to have, there's no way he's coming back.
He's a first-round pick.
He's a first-round pick.
He's going to be fun in the NFL, too, because it's just...
Yeah.
He's Luke Kuechly.
Glimmer 3 is kind of a special number in itself, of course. Kevin Falk, Odell Beckham Jr., some other threes. Who are some other really good threes? I'm trying to think of like recent. Greg Brooks Jr.
Great.
That was the meaning behind. That's why I think
he got it. That's
and
why
then Sage Ryan wore it last year. That's why he wore it was for Greg. But there's obviously some really good. I think 7 is on Perk, and that's it. 18, I think Nussmeier will have the conversation, and then Jacobian and Witt defensively would be the.
It should be Nuss. It feels right.
And if he said he'll do it.
No, he's like not like as a I'll do it because they asked me. It's like I want it.
Yeah.
Like he understands it.
Of
like
course.
the same way that Witt understands it.
Yes. Same way that Jacobian would
understand it.
What if they did 2 18s on defense? I
don't
think that's allowed.
That's what I'm saying.
Legal.
Patch him.
They could patch him. Yeah,
and I don't think that's being too frivolous. With
put both of those numbers on them. Just make it 2 18s.
Make him an offensive lineman.
Tight end.
Cool. Would.
Awesome. Devin Johnson, super chat.
You want me to read that?
Yeah, you can read it.
Oh, Cayden also.
We got another super chat.
Devin Johnson, super chat. This year is Brian Kelly's last opportunity to win 11 games. He knows it. He'll lose the fan base. No more fucking excuses from the car salesman.
That says Fuyijing.
Oh, yes. Fujing.
Look, I don't think 11 games is
it's not the
line.
bar.
It's the playoff. Now, what we've seen is 10 games, 10-2 is pretty much you're in the playoff, especially if you're an SEC team.
Buster Davis, great pool. Chad Jones.
10-2. Yeah. Great pool. 11-1, I mean, you're a lock. Like, you're probably, if you're 11-1, you're probably the top 3 team in the country. Just because it's going to be very hard for anyone in the SEC to be 12-0 or better, or 11-1 or better, because you can't be better than 12-0. So I don't think 11 games line, but I'm with you. This is a pretty put up or shut up season. What did he say? Let's hear it.
People were booing BK last year. He's already lost some of us. Let him pull this crap again. It will get ugly inside Tiger Stadium for him. He's so fake. Playoff or fucking bust, Brian. I mean, I agree. That's where I am. I'm a little bit of the act has grown tired, and I think that's fair to say. Like he can try to say all of the right things, but even this SEC Media Day, where it's now we're really focused on week 1, it just makes you have to question where your head was for the first 3 years of this thing, and now going into year 4. You don't have anything to show for it. You have one SEC championship appearance, and you got dog walked. Literally, he picked you up.
Yeah, no, I mean it.
Then you had a Heisman winner.
Right.
Awesome.
That's your one. That's the.
So he keeps adding little things that are like pretty, good for the resume.
Until
like
last year,
and
didn't
then
add anything. You know, and so like, look, I'm with you on the 1-0 comments. It feels a little
tired.
Well, I would say like sensationalism, where it's like appealing to what's popular right now. What's your fan base talking about right now?
It's like he's tiger droppings.
Let me touch on that. Like, let me make sure I hit that. Let's hit that. Let's nail that in, you know?
Because you said something very interesting where it was you went back and watched old SEC Media Days, and you're like...
USC came up
once. Now, what else did he talk about?
Yeah, I mean, there was plenty. He talked about being more of a complete team last year. He talked about the defense catching up to the offense, all the changes with Blake Baker and all those things. Like, there's a lot to talk about in that realm. Like, a lot changed last offseason. But the USC game was not touched on nearly as much as Clemson in 25.
Yeah, he controls that narrative. That's
right.
Part of my problem. And he's letting...
But the game against USC last year, losing that is 10 times more unacceptable than if you lose to Clemson this year. But
that's part of my issue.
Right.
is he's doubling down. He always seems to make the wrong decision at the wrong time.
Yeah, no, and I think I don't think there's too much to make about the 1-0 comments, but I do get your perspective of like, this is year 4. Why are we talking about that?
Why are we just now invested?
Well, first off, it shouldn't be a conversation in general. You shouldn't be 0-3 in game 1 so far. So I get it. This is, but everyone that's in the chat right now talking about the pressure, you are right. Like, the pressure is on.
And it's
in this season. And I don't think it'll come crumbling down after August 30th if you lose. Now, it depends what you look like if you lose. There are a lot of little things that are going to play a factor in that.
If you can't run the ball off your offensive line.
If there's just all these self-imposed mistakes that you did not, like, as many changes you've made to upgrade your team, if there's all these little mistakes that you've caused where it's special teams blunders or you still can't run the ball, or the offense still looks stagnant,
or you choose to receive every time you win a toss, and then
mistakes.
You go for it on 4th down at times that are odd. Like, I get going for it a lot. Like, I like to as well.
I'm an aggressive play caller.
I like that. But
never punted in the college football.
No, but there's always like maybe kick it, and you don't like what you have in Damian Ramos. It's 45 and in
money
still. Yeah, cash.
Yeah, so
but it's like you can go back to the USC game. He went for it twice
in that first drive,
and no points.
0 points on the board.
What'd you lose by?
What was it? 27-20. Lost by 7 points, or was it 23-20? I don't remember. But
wiped it 27-20.
Yeah,
gave up 14 in the 4th.
But I like, this is, the pressure is on. Like, a 9-3 season, an 8-4 season, with everything that you've done this offseason, just, it can't happen again. Like, I'm with y'all on that front. That cannot happen. Now, obviously, injuries can happen. All these other things can play a factor in it. But just strictly talking about it before the season, on paper, with what you have, can't. Just can't. Cannot underachieve again. Too many things like, all the excuses have been taken away. Too many things are right now to not be able to get the job done. And the pressure's on. Like, it's high. It is a pressure cooker going into 2025. And the schedule is not easy.
Curveball. I don't think I've ever seen you in here, but I'm happy to have you, brother.
But, like, when you look at the schedule, go down the schedule for me again, Lloyd, if you still have it up. I think I have most of it in my brain. I have at least the first 5 games before the bye week. Clemson,
Tech,
yep,
Florida, CeeLa,
Ole Miss. Stop right there. So what's that, 5 games?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 gimmies against in-state schools, bye games. Like, okay, we'll chalk that up 2-0 right now. Then you've got Clemson on the road, Florida at home, Ole Miss on the road. You have not won a season opener since 19. You have not beat Ole Miss in Oxford since 19. So history, if you're just going based off of history, you would be 3-2 at that point. Well, if you're 3-2, that means you need to go on a 7-game win streak to close out the season. And who are in those remaining 7 games, Lloyd?
South Carolina comes to you.
Yep.
You go to Vanderbilt. Hell, I don't know if they'll have the stadium done. A&M at home. Bye week, Alabama at Alabama, which you have
not won there
since 2019. Arkansas at home, and if Alabama is any dictator of the past, that has been a bugaboo. But also, I don't know where Sam Pittman you might run into an interim coach.
Yeah, no, probably. I would put money on that being the case at this point.
Western Kentucky at home. And then Oklahoma to close it out. And Oklahoma does care more about this than you realize. And
they're a sneaky good team.
Like, you've ruined their life a couple of times. National championship, and then you go to the college football playoff, and then obviously last year, like, that was just that we can't beat them.
Right. Yeah,
like, if you're an Oklahoma fan, you look at LSU and you go, oh, boogeyman. Like,
a lot different than LSU looks at Oklahoma.
Right, because LSU doesn't it will always be Alabama until it's not. And I feel like with Saban Gunn, it doesn't have that same thing, but you also haven't won.
Yeah, you didn't beat them.
You got dog walked.
I mean, you've beaten them twice since 2012. Or since the win in 2011, you've beaten Alabama 2 times. That's what, 14 years?
Mm-hmm. Not the best.
Not a very good record. So, like, if LSU, just based off of history, loses to Clemson and Ole Miss and is 3-2 in that stretch, that's a tough stretch of football. Like that.
Those first 5 games, you talk about the seat being like, I don't know.
If they're 3-2 going into the bye week, it is.
Gets what we were talking about during that bye week.
Yeah, and you're going into a game against a very good football team. Now you have them at home, but week 7, your 6th game is against a very good football team.
You walk out of there 3-3 after a home
that's
game.
That's pissed off at you. Like South Carolina is pissed at LSU.
Well, and you're walking into that. That's the Coliseum, brother. If you're LSU 3-2. And you have a home game against, like, you're not walking into the friendly confines of Tiger Stadium. You're walking in to make one mistake. These people will throw tomatoes. They'll come on the field.
And they'll be pissed at one person.
Yes.
And so, like, it's that first 5-game stretch is really going to give you the temperature because if we're just going off of history, LSU, based off history, 9-3 this season because you haven't, since 2019, you haven't beat Bama in Tuscaloosa, Ole Miss and Oxford, or won a season opener.
Yeah, there's your 3 losses.
So there's your 3 losses.
9-3, you're hoping, right? If you have losses to those 3 teams,
if you start
those are all
3-2, 9-3 is.
Oh yeah, but look at that. You're fighting for a playoff spot at that point,
right.
And look at who you've lost to. They'll also be in consideration for a playoff spot. So everything on your resume says, not LSU. They lost the head-to-head.
Right. It plays. All of it plays against you.
And then you will, I swear.
So that's where the pressure on Clemson comes from, as acceptable as it can be just from who you're playing and the fact that it's not an SEC game. It can really hurt. That first 5-game stretch can be tough. Like, 2022? Jaden Daniels' first season. They started the year, let me see, 22 LSU football schedule, because I know they obviously lost the season opener, and then you lose to Kentucky. I just don't remember what game the Kentucky game was.
Disgusting.
It was. So obviously you lose to Florida State, so you're 0-1. You end up
70.
Right, yeah, you crush Southern, so you're 1-1,
Rambling.
2-1, 3-1, 4-1 after you crank one out against Auburn. Grinded against the freaking Tigers and Robbie Ashford at quarterback. So you're 4-1 going into CUC. You end up 4-2, and that's when it flipped, and you have the Florida game, Ole Miss, Alabama, and
That's
it just
when
looked
Jaden figured
different.
it out.
Yes, but you were 4-2 at that point.
But remember
and you went on a run.
The toxicity after the Tennessee game, we're like, what is going on?
It was bad. It was bad. But then what you did to give yourself a chance in the SEC is you went on a run. Like, you beat the next 5 teams, and then you end up dropping to A&M, but luckily it didn't matter.
Well, it did.
So, I mean, first 5 games, 3-2 would be bad. And the worst part is it could also be 2-3 because Florida right now you're just chalking up as a win because they haven't beat you in Tiger Stadium since the Geist game in 16. Because the game in 18 was at Florida. It was in Gainesville when Burrow threw the interception at the end of the game. They lost.
Yep.
So the Geist game where they get stuffed at the one at the end of the game.
Way.
The first ever loss I witnessed in Tiger Stadium was that game. So you're just going off of history there. But those first 5 games before the bye week are huge.
I mean, look at 23. Lose your opener.
Yep.
Beat Grambling 72-10. Mississippi State 41-14, rolling. Arkansas
31-28. 34-31.
At home.
Was a game-winning field goal almost screwed up the clock at the end. It pissed me off.
And then go to Ole Miss, lose.
So what that's 5 games?
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're 3-2.
3-2. And so what you do
and then
is you set yourself
Missouri,
up.
you go down 14-0.
Right. You set yourself up at 3-2 to have to close out the season undefeated. Like, you have to win every game from that point on. That's a tough spot to be in. What you would like to be is going into Tuscaloosa with that most one loss on your schedule.
And
so
it doesn't kill you.
It does not kill you.
And this one killed you.
Because what happened was you went into Tuscaloosa with 2 losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jaeden gets his head taken off. Your defense can't stop Jalen Milroe from doing anything, and it killed you. You had that. All your hopes are gone after that loss.
It was 21-21.
Cannot be the case in 2025. Yeah, at halftime it was 21-21 after the Kyron Lacey touchdown to close it out. And then what was the final score? 42-30, 42-28.
You scored the third,
and it ended your season. Like, that was the season was done. You played in the ReliaQuest Bowl or whatever, the Cheez-It Bowl, whatever it was. No, this was the ReliaQuest Wisconsin game.
Mm-hmm.
Cheez-It was the year before.
35-31, your defense was abysmal. But it was the Nuss show.
It was a great game by Nuss. Hilton looked good. And it's a clip that got Matt House fired.
JD, shout out.
Shocked to say.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm just filming.
But, like, that first 5 games, like, obviously game 1 in its own right. But if you lose game 1, those next 4, those 2 games in that first 5, that next 4, those 2 games in there against Florida and Ole Miss, massive.
Even last year. Start off 0-1, of course, as is par for the course, as under the current regime. Rip off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Go to Texas A&M, and that's when the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I mean, you were
you lose 3 straight.
Where you were at last season, if you're LSU, halftime of the Texas A&M game,
you were a playoff team.
You were looking at
tickets
for an LSU to host a home playoff game, potentially an SEC championship berth. Like, those were the things we were talking about, and it ended up turning into just a crumble.
And then Vanderbilt, not easy.
No, and the thing was, like, going into the Vanderbilt game, Underwood had just decommitted. You had the stock was here, and it's taken, like, the stock only rose this much after Baylor. Like, it was probably still here, but then going into the offseason, like, now the stock is.
But yeah, of course you make changes.
Soaring.
But I would say going into the Vanderbilt game, you were.
We were talking about, like, LSU was going to lose. Like, it wasn't a guarantee they beat Vanderbilt.
Well, if Brian Kelly thought his seat was hot at that point, 3 straight losses, home game against Vanderbilt, and it's contested. Like, if you don't, I'll give you your flowers for pulling out a win because you absolutely had to. Like, back on the floor, get off, standing 8 count, get off the mat. Get a win.
Give your team some life.
Yeah, you had, and then you change your season around a little bit, where you go 3 straight wins, and now you make the changes that you made in the portal. You make the staff changes. You've seen the additions from Austin Thomas on down.
Yep.
And it's so that's where your stock is going like this now, where it's back up because of the way you ended the season, the way Nussmeier ended the year, and it was fun. And it's like, okay, this team has an immense amount of potential, a little bit of life, and you saw what the good looks like, and that's the last thing you remember. And so that's why now Clemson. It's like, okay, and then I don't think you can underwrite the amount of changes that they made, the players they brought in and bought in, and the offseason noise of money. Got it. And it's like you really have nothing to hang your hat on in terms of excuses. And so here you are.
No, I mean, like, it's.
And if it'll get loud, and if it's 3-2, it'll be very loud.
Oh, extremely loud.
That's where I think it will be, like, tough. Like, people say, oh, they don't have the money. They'll find it. Scott Woodward's found it before.
3-2 in the first 5, like, barring anything like injuries or something causing it. If you're a fully healthy LSU team, 3-2 through the first 5 is underachieving. You are favored in all of those games except for Clemson. Like, LSU will be favored going into Oxford, just on paper right now. If you were to look at it, LSU would be favored against Florida at home, and going into Oxford, LSU would be favored in it right now. So,
Glimmer. Milrow would have gone 1 overall if he only played LSU.
I mean,
the numbers from that game are insane.
Yes. But don't forget about our sponsor, Go Mart and Wardo's. Our guy, Tommy G.
Tommy G!
Took care of us heading up to Omaha.
I'm sure his skin is hot right now, too, because he is a Tiger fan through and through.
He is, and he'll take care of us. He takes care of us every single month,
mm-hmm.
and we won't make it to Clemson without him. And we don't have the show without him either. Shout out to Tommy G, our guy. Wardo's, Po' Boys, Go Mart, all in Natchez, Mississippi, on the beautiful Natchez Bluff. We got to witness it with our own 2 eyes.
We did.
Up to Omaha. It was great. We looked through the telescope to the beautiful Natchez Bluff. We
Take
went
a walk
into
around
Wardo's.
the bluff.
We hit the beer cave in Go Mart. Then we sat down in Wardo's, watched our Po' Boys made in front of our eyes,
mm-hmm.
and then enjoyed what was absolutely delicious.
Went in knowing the Po' Boys were going to be fire. But the burger looked absolutely like somebody should have gotten 1.
Yeah, we should have gotten a burger.
After we saw him getting there, you're like, damn, that looks delicious.
Go ahead and put just pop a burger on the tab.
Yeah, one for like so
for the road, just for content.
Yeah, just to make
But when we head to
burger.
Clemson, I'm gonna make the route to where we stop through Natchez again, so I can get a.
I talked to Rob, King of the Party Box. I was like, do you think we could? He's like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll make our way through. Natchez,
there has to be a route through.
Yeah, I mean, you're going east.
Anyway, that's what I said. There's got to be a way to get over there.
30 minutes, whatever.
It'll be the best 30 minutes you ever spent.
Come on now. Shout out to Wardo's, Po' Boys.
Because you need a milkshake, brother.
Do what?
You need a milkshake.
Not on a road trip.
Well.
Can't. Not smart. Especially not on the RV. I did not want to do that to you fellas. But make sure if you are ever passing through Natchez or just want to take a quick road trip to Natchez, go to Wardo's, Po' Boys. If you need gas, stop by Go Mart and hit the beer cave. Leave with your tank and your belly full.
Yeah, drink and drive.
But we appreciate you guys joining us this morning. Make sure anytime you go through Natchez, you go see Go Mart and Wardo's. Our guy Tommy G, Tom Graining, bringing the show every single day. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate everyone in the chat joining us this morning. But make sure we get this subscriber. We need 10K before football season.
Or else.
So go and, like we said, ask strangers' phones for their phones so you can call your wife or your mom or whoever. Say, hey, my phone's dead. I need to use yours to call.
Subscribe.
Open that YouTube app up. Type in Tingle & Co. in the search bar and subscribe for them. They'll be appreciative, I promise. Make sure you can add them to the family. But we appreciate you guys. We're going to get into some of this morning's games.
Yeah, Hunter Hall said maybe a case of the Mondays. Not the best.
Not a good showing for Hunter, huh?
So
what was his score?
I don't know. He didn't say he didn't. It sounded like he didn't complete it.
Sounds like he sucked.
Sounds like he missed both.
And Cajun Curveball's not a Hunter Hall fan.
Well, he did.
Okay, Hunter, you're obviously a clown.
Hunter's our special boy. You have to have one on both sides of the road.
Yep, that's the resident Gump here on the Tingle & Co. channel.
And he loves it. That has to be mind-boggling.
It's what a life he lives. What do we have here?
Yard goats.
Sun, sand, surf. No, surf, skate. Pitching stretch. Okay, stretch. Wait. Get loose. Stretch. Warm up. Is that one? Yeah, warm up, get loose, stretch, and prepare. Not
Do you think it's pitching or stretch?
I think it's stretch.
Not pitching.
Not pitching.
Me too. Yes! It's big.
And then it would be, let's see.
Surf up, sun up, back up. Oh, you got to think a little bit.
Yep,
you know.
Yep. See, I'm feeling like lob is
Up, right?
like no
Sun
like
up.
tennis.
Surf up.
I'm thinking when I think of lob, I'm thinking of tennis because then it would be like
A lob shot. Lob the ball in the air.
oh, pitching wedge, sand wedge.
Love
lob
this. That's I should have gotten this
wedge,
gap
and
wedge.
then gap wedge.
Great. Good work. Good brain.
I'm a golf guy.
Yes. What is it? A yard goat. It's bad that we still don't have. I still think there's a backup, sun up, surf up, but I don't know what the next one would be. Yale, what's their mascot?
Mm-hmm.
This is athletic. Yukon Huskies. Yale what? Dog. I don't know what Yale is.
But I don't. What would the fourth one be? There wouldn't be a fourth one. So even if it was Yale, there's not a fourth option on there. Because like when I'm looking at like.
This is
To
hard.
me, like I'm thinking, like Sun would be like the Connecticut Sun is a WNBA team. UConn women's basketball.
Mm-hmm. What is back? Back up. Back down. Running back. Skate.
Skateboard, backboard, surfboard,
Yeah.
leaderboard.
Sunboard.
Nope, leaderboard. And surfboard. There it is. And that's it.
What is this?
Diana Taurasi.
I thought the same. I thought about that too.
Yeah.
Nice. Suck it, Hunter Hall.
There we go. We
Didn't
did.
even look at the chat. Would have loved to. Sorry, boys.
Well, the chat didn't give us anything anyways until just now. Yale's the Bulldogs. Thank you, Kenny and Johnny. Whew, put that together. I can't believe it took me that long to say skateboard in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what gave it away. I said skateboard, and I looked for what else could be a board. I saw backboard, surfboard.
Backboard.
And
Little Wordle.
Well, we got to do our trivia. Daily Dozen.
Oh yeah, I knew there was a more fun version of the game.
Our celebrity mashup. I want to knock CAS over. 225-910-0619. Call it. Get your roof checked. Rain was not bad this weekend.
It did rain though.
It did rain, but it was supposed to be like a tropical whatever, and it was not.
I'm playing golf with Mikey tomorrow.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
forget.
Have
'Cause
fun
I
with that.
bailed on him
You bailed on him last time?
like the last 3 times. Yeah, so I'm surprised he invited me. But I hope it
Where
doesn't
y'all
rain.
playing?
Oh, you club, brother.
Of course. You lucky dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll ever play there.
Yeah, you will.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, it's frustrating. It's hard.
I know, not just that part. Like, it's too nice of a course for me. Like, I don't deserve to be there.
Well, and you would get so mad.
Right. And I don't want to put
The
a bunch
greens
of...
are fast, and it's like, I'll
pass on that. Skip.
down the hill, back into the fairway. You're like, oh, I have to restart. And then you try to hit it up the hill, and it comes back to you again. You're like, okay. Put me down for an 8. Yeah.
No, put me down.
Put me down.
Euthanasia.
Beverage over here.
Yeah.
Like a double.
Celebrity mashup. Let's start there.
Ugh.
It's Paul Rudd in the back. Like, Paul Rudd is the hair in the
That's 2 men.
suit. It is 2 men.
And is that
I know
Professor
who it is.
X
Professor X.
in X-Men? The man in the wheelchair?
Like the old guy?
Or is it
Or the young one? It's Paul Rudd is the hair.
for sure?
The guy in the front looks like the face.
Oh, is it Tommy Lee Jones? From
I'm trying to think of. I just
Men in Black?
no, but it's a good guess. I know who it is. I don't know his name.
What is
Like
he?
if I can look up the person's name, right? Like
No.
would that be illegal?
Yeah.
Because I know a movie that he's in. I just don't know his
What
name.
movie?
It was one that just came out. It had Adam Devine in it, and it was like he was getting married to this girl, and her parents were super
Is he an
spies
old
or
man?
thieves. Huh?
Is he old?
No, he's not that old.
Oh, is this Pierce Brosnan?
Who's that?
007?
No. I don't think so.
I can see him. This
I know
is
who
weird.
this. I know
This
who the
is
guy
weird.
is. I know who the guy is. I just don't know his name. I genuinely don't know his name. I know exactly who it is right now. This happened to me yesterday. I played this.
Oh
with
my
dad.
God! Oh,
no,
fun.
with my dad.
Okay.
And I knew both of the actors in it, but I did not know their names. And so I asked Dad. I was like, "Who's the?" It was the lady from the first season of White Lotus, the mom, Sydney Sweeney's mom from that season, the blonde lady. She's also in 911. I didn't know her name. I asked Dad. He knew her name. And then it was the dad from Meet the Fockers. He's also.
This man looks like a real person.
I know who it is. I know who this is. I don't know his name. I could find it right now if I put this movie in.
You could call your dad. You can phone.
He
a
hasn't
friend.
seen this movie.
Oh.
Because it's like a new comedy movie on Netflix that isn't that good, but I just watched it because I needed something to watch.
So you just looked at your phone the whole time?
Huh?
Just looked at your phone?
No, I watched it. It just wasn't very good. Like I wasn't glad.
My
I
dad
watched it
just
after
got
I watched it.
Instagram.
Awesome. Can I
just-
follow him? What's his name? Is it just
I'll
his
tell
name?
you, I don't even know what his account is,
I'm
but
just gonna look his name up.
he is addicted. Like, it's terrible.
That's awesome.
Like, we're watching golf, and he was never on his phone, and now he's just going and sending, like, watching. This is all new to him. So every internet video that has gone viral ever, he's like, "Oh my God, have you seen?" It's like, that's from 2010, but he has no clue, and so I can see why he's catching up of like 30 years of the internet, but he won't put it down. I had to take it away.
That is awesome.
I'm gonna pull up his screen time and show him after it's been a week. It's been like 3 days.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's gonna be embarrassed. He's like, "You're too smart for this."
It's probably like up 600%.
Oh,
from
1,000%.
before,
Yeah. Who is this man?
Can I please just look up the
No.
movie? Like, just let me do that. Because I guarantee you I'll get it right. I just don't know his
You
name. I
can't
know
do
who
that.
it is.
You can't do it on the game show. You can't do that.
We're not on the game show.
We are. We're training.
I know who it is, dude. Like, I do. I don't know his name. I
Nobody
genuinely
is
don't know his
helping in
name.
the chat either.
I don't remember what the movie was called. The Outlaws, because it was the guy's in-laws, and they were out and they were criminals. And he found that out. They tried to rob a bank or whatever. So it was called The Outlaws or whatever on Netflix. It wasn't that bad of a movie, but it just wasn't very good. But this was the father-in-law was this actor. Who it is I'm looking at right now. This was the father-in-law from The Outlaws movie on Netflix. That should give me enough credibility that I know who I'm looking at. I just don't know his name.
You have to just Google
Skip
it.
it. Let's play something else. It's gonna piss me off because I know who it
Let's
is.
play something else.
Yeah, no, just go to NFL or something.
And now you're.
The Patriots. Ugh.
Ugh. Sorry. Arizona Diamondbacks?
It's more you than
Or
me.
it's either the Diamondbacks or the Oakland Athletics.
P-Dub said I looked it up. One of y'all already said it. Who did you say? Let's
I
go
said
through
a
the
bunch
names
of
you said.
names.
It's not Tommy Lee Jones.
Pierce Brosnan.
That's probably who it is. Go try it right now.
I think that's what I.
No, that's what Messina just said. So it's Paul Rudd. We got that quickly.
I don't know how to spell his first name. Pierce. There you go.
Let's spell Pierce. It's right
Let's
there on
go!
the CAS
There you
side.
go.
There we go. Good job. Let me see if that's who it. If I'm thinking of the right guy.
Why's my chat not working?
I am. That's exact. I just didn't know his name, but you knew his name. I just wish
That's
we
the
both knew
teams.
the same. Because he was definitely, he was 007.
Yeah, it's one of the. I mean, not a great Bond, but he's my childhood Bond.
He wasn't my childhood Bond. My childhood Bond was Craig.
Daniel Craig's a great James
Great
Bond.
Bond.
I don't know.
That's
who's
I've
gonna-
never gone back and watched the old ones because.
Oh,
I
Rebel
just
do that
loved-
where she watches like she gets stuck on something
Uh-huh.
and she'll watch it like 35 times.
Really?
Did that?
I
for a while.
loved the Daniel Craig Bond, so I've never gone back and watched another one. But yeah, he is the dad from this father-in-law from The Outlaws.
Oh, Mikey got a 5-wood. That's exciting.
Hunter Hall, that's not my Bond. Of course I wouldn't come up with James Bond. He's not my Bond. I never watched those ones. I'm 23
she was just,
years
I didn't
old.
want to. That's your game. I didn't want to be like. I was pretty confident.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I would have let you do it. I wouldn't have been mad at you if you did that. Thank you, Andrew. See, why would I go back and watch Brosnan's Bond when I have
Craig? Yeah, I get it. But there's one terrible one. It just makes no sense. But
which one? A Craig Bond?
It's the second one.
Yeah, I mean, but they were
Quantum of Solace. Like, what are we doing? Where are we?
He was such a good Bond.
He was.
It could be the Astros.
I just don't feel like they were ever that bad. But when they go to the World, maybe I don't know. I don't know the answer.
The Astros win a World Series in the 2000s, though.
It says went, not win.
Oh, did they go to one in the 2000s?
Oh, I guess the Diamondbacks won. The Oakland Athletics lost. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Because the Athletics was ALCS. The Yankees, whenever Jeter did the flip and they won 100 games. It could be the Mariners also. No, they didn't go to it. Okay, Astros. Lock it in.
Oh, dang it.
Golf. Anything else?
This is you. All you. Hunter Hall's more of an Isaiah Bond guy.
Nice.
Transferred from Alabama.
Uh-huh. He driving? No, that's Ruggs.
No,
and Georgia just got again with this.
It's a disease.
Death taxes and Georgia tickets.
Yes. Not football tickets.
Without a single Big Four sports team. Iowa?
I'm trying to think of. Because Alabama doesn't have one, but I don't think they're.
That's a very populated.
What, Iowa is?
No, Alabama.
Yeah, and Alabama doesn't have one.
Maybe Hunter Hall knows this.
Mississippi doesn't have one.
I think there's more people in.
I'm just going through all the states.
Atlanta, Georgia has one. Florida has one.
Florida has multiple.
Yeah.
South Carolina, North Carolina. New York.
South Carolina has Carolina Panthers. I don't know. That's in North Carolina.
I have no idea where either of them are at, so I don't know. Because there's also Charlotte Bobcats.
Mm-hmm.
I mean Hornets. Bobcats.
Gerald Wallace.
Miss it. Kimball Walker. One was fun.
Bad knee.
Great step back.
That's what hurt it.
I don't know. This one's tough. Let's come back to this one. U.S. State without a single Big Four sports team.
What is this? Geography? That's the best geography question we could get.
Yeah, I know. Selena Gomez. Come on, that's snacks and candy. You think I'm not gonna know this?
This is why she got big. Sorry. I think she has like a.
She does lupus.
I don't think that's what makes you fat.
I don't think so either, but I know she has that.
Yeah, that's her excuse. Fatigue, fever, joint pain, and rashes. See, none of that.
Rory Gilmore.
No.
Is the character Alexis? I don't know how to say her last name. Had a major role. There's this streaming show from 2017 to 2025.
This sounds like a show we don't know. What streamed for that long? It's a good run. 8 years.
Boy, and it's recent. It's like a show that just recently stopped streaming.
So it seems like
it's a current show, but I don't know it.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who this person is. I guess Rory Gilmore's like a Gilmore
Girls,
but I've never seen that.
Did it just end?
I don't think so. I thought it was old.
I know that. Who's Ryan Reynolds' wife?
That's Gossip Girl. I've seen that one.
Gilmore Girls is old. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, then there's what? Then there's Golden Girls, Tigers.
Yeah.
I
hate LSU. The Gilmore Girls is like that's Betty White.
That's what I was thinking. Not Blake
Funny
Lively.
show.
Golden Girl, the Gossip Girl is Blake Lively.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Me too.
Okay, skip.
Skip.
Let's go to movies and music.
Music make you lose control. Jesus.
I mean, what are we doing? The highest grossing film of 1977.
Ben.
Brian.
He's left.
God, come back.
Virginia and South Carolina. The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, nice.
Who said that?
Johnny L. Goodson.
Let's go, Johnny. Johnny boy.
Johnny be good.
Johnny be good. Johnny L. good.
Love that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I've never seen it, but apparently
I don't know it.
girls like it.
Whatever. I don't know this one either. Let's do music. We'll let the
We're gonna
chat
know that one either.
Let the chat think about it.
I can drink whiskey and red wine, champagne all night
Dan
long.
and Shay
Little scotch
song.
on the rocks, and I'm fine. Here's Dan and Shay.
Or like a
Country music.
country pop type sing-songers.
Don't know. Fuck. Sorry. It's frustrating.
God, it sucks.
Geography, we're gonna have to go Virginia, South Carolina.
Iowa,
I did like my Iowa take.
Alabama. How populated is Alabama really?
Tequila.
Ah, they did do a song called Tequila.
Well, that's not the real one.
It's not the real one.
You and Tequila?
No, I think it's just Tequila.
Nice, Hunter.
Good job, Hunter.
Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Are you Googling? I don't care.
Oh, so this is this is I should've known.
Ben, yeah.
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
But it's the old version.
Uncle
He
Ben.
goes by Ben's.
What is this?
It's episode 4. It's
A
A
New
New Hope.
Hope.
It's the first. It's
The first second
movie
one.
that came out.
The first one. No, the first one.
This is the first one.
Yeah, this is a great one.
But it's not the. This is the sequels. Yeah.
I like them all. Well, I don't like the new ones as much, but the old run.
I would say I would go Virginia. I'm good with Virginia on it, but yeah, whatever.
I hope. Oh, West Virginia.
Yes, Virginia was right.
Yes.
And double dip MLB, double dip. Make sure I get that right. Who would be? What was the other answer? What was the first team you thought of?
Arizona Diamondbacks, Seattle Mariners. I
You
don't
try
think
the
they went to the World Series.
try the D-backs.
Diamondbacks won the World Series, but that doesn't.
It doesn't specify, but it
Right.
doesn't have to specify.
I don't think the Athletics ever made it.
Like the Moneyball team lost in the
ALCS every
ALCS.
year, every time.
right.
But they went over 100. They lose. Who lost 110 games? That's 1,000,000 games.
That's so bad.
That's such a crazy turnaround.
Did the Orioles make a World Series? Because the Orioles have had some bad teams.
Thinking maybe the Rangers also.
Are
But
they
that
American
was
League?
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was later. Could be the Cup.
Kansas
No,
City
American.
Royals?
Yes.
That I like that
Ooh.
answer. That's a good answer. Who is that?
White Sox.
Hunter
White
Hall said that.
Sox.
They did make a World Series.
Yeah, but they won it.
Doesn't specify that part. How the Kansas City, but the Royals won their World Series in
I was in
14.
right. So I don't think they went twice, but it was like back-to-back years. So they went ALCS. That was a fun team, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, with what's his
I wish I was smart. I like the White Sox.
was it wrong?
I don't know. How do you know? Two incorrect.
Two incorrect, so it was wrong.
Damn it.
Was not the White Sox.
Royals. Who was it?
Yeah, I want to figure that out. Let's see. It was the Tigers. Or no, they're National League, aren't they?
Tampa Bay Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Wow, they lost 100 games in 2007, went to the World Series in 2008, and then drafted Mikey, and it all went downhill.
Sorry, Mikey. We love you.
5 wood. Game changer, apparently. Could have told you that. Stop hitting your driver out of play.
I wish I could hit a driver at all.
I hit mine good the other day. Oh, I changed my swing. I don't want to do it. So much harder. You actually have to like try.
What, with Mikey?
No, this part of the swing that I have to pull my hands inside, and I like to just kind of fluff one out there 235 and not care. But I should hit it probably like 265, 270.
Right.
And it's just because I swing like 60%. I don't want to actually. It's a leisurely activity.
I'm bad with the driver.
I bet you swing too hard.
Yep, probably. We appreciate you guys joining us this morning. We will be back tomorrow morning from 7 to 9. We should have some, we're lining up some fun interviews for this week/weekend to get out to you guys soon. So we will get those taken care of, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. right here on Tingle & Co. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell your friends and family and take phones.
Yes. Where's the other one? I lost it.
Good job, Lloyd.
But it was that cool one.
Way back there it is.
That one. That's a good one.
Do it again? I didn't see it.
I like that one. Autistic.